Alright, guys. Hello there. So, it is Halloween, and we do need to talk about a thing I sent out on X this afternoon that does need to be addressed and has received some controversy, but does need to be immediately talked about. So, if you are not aware, this afternoon I sent out a statement demanding that the New York City Department of Transportation Commissioner Ydanis Rodriguez step down immediately from his post. And the main reason why I am demanding that he immediately resign is the fact that there have been way too many traffic signals in Queens having a lot of issues, and the maintenance is just not been up to par. And I'll explain each one as we go along here. So, last week, there were two elderly ladies walking here at Northern Boulevard and 215th Street. And I know I hate to sound a little controversial, but when I tried talking to them, they looked a little senile. So I told them, guys, why didn't you go with flow of traffic like I did? Because in this situation, I go with flow of traffic, right? Like, if I see that the cars are going along Northern Boulevard, I'm going to go with the cars. It only makes sense, So, there are two issues I brought to hand of Vicky Palladino recently, City Councilwoman for District 19. And I made a DOT complaint about this one, mentioning that it was upside down. And that got fixed. The DOT did something about it, and I submitted a DOT request last week, and it went through. Now, today, and also yesterday, I noticed this. I also sent this to Vicky. This was at Northern Boulevard and 216th Street. So, 215th Street and 216th Street along Northern Boulevard have been having issues with these upside-down traffic lights. And I called 311 to complain, and believe it or not, 911 had to get called in for this. Because I told the dispatcher that, this just needs to be fixed right side up. Alright, so I noticed it yesterday when I was walking to Dunkin' to get my Halloween donut, and I noticed it today when I was on the N20G bus. And I was going back and forth between Northwell and Osnum today because I had an event to attend in Bayside this afternoon. It's only for an hour, but I had to go to it today. And also because my schedule allowed me to take Nice Bus to where I needed to go today. And then the 31 was packed, which was no surprise for Halloween. But that wasn't the worst problem. The upside-down traffic lights are one thing. It's, again, Fresh Meadows. Here we go. Utopia Parkway and 69th Avenue. Not too far from my house. Look at this. This is where I get off the bus when I come home from Osnum. This is my bus stop. Alright? Right across the street. Look what I had to see today. I mean, guys, doesn't this call for the grounds that Ydanis Rodriguez, step down? I mean, this really calls for grounds. Look how much damage he's done in the past almost 2 years since he was named DOT commissioner. It's really time that he stepped down. And we need a DOT commissioner that's not going to neglect these traffic lights. It's disgusting. And the fact that since Ydanis became the commissioner, there have been a lot more out-of-sync traffic lights in Queens than I've noticed before. And it's sickening, guys. It's just disgusting. Nothing's being done about the traffic lights being out of sync between 45th Avenue and Francis Lewis Boulevard, and that's why your Q76 bus gets delayed, because the driver has to wait literally an additional minute. Well, the driver can make up time, and all the traffic lights can be green. But no, we don't care about the north-south routes. So, it's disgusting, guys. And the fact that the traffic has gotten a lot worse since he became commissioner just clearly shows that Ydanis Rodriguez has got to go, and Mayor Adams needs to put somebody new in that's going to do the job a lot better. But we know Eric Adams, he puts the wrong people in the wrong position. So, if we had Curtis Sliwa, I guarantee you stuff like this wouldn't be happening right now. Pretty sure the traffic would be moving, because remember, I was supposed to be an advisor to Sliwa, and, you know, trust me, it would have been a lot better than what we have now, guys. It's disgusting, I know, and again, I hate to be political, but you know we have an election coming up next week, and, you know, you have to vote carefully next week for city council, because this is the example of what we got to deal with, guys. So, instead of me just going right to the clips that I had from the Burger King renovation today, I had to delay it a little bit. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the renovation going on with the Burger King on Northern Boulevard. And then I'm going to show you guys the new name of what took over the former Lifetime grocery store on Northern Boulevard across the street from the 111 precinct. And one more thing before I wrap this up. So everybody celebrating, have a rest of your Halloween to enjoy whatever you have left of it. And without further ado, let's cue the clips from today. Oh boy, we just had a Gillig. Going to Lynbrook right now. Couldn't make out the bus number. But the LED sign just literally had no working destination sign. I'm trying to make the bus up north to Great Neck, so I have to go back to Osnum. So, push the light here. Rare that a dog actually walks onto the premises of Long Island Jewish. Hope the button works. Just have to go with the flow of traffic then. I don't want to miss the bus. The light wasn't changing. Yep. Here comes my bus, and at least the sign's working. Let's see. Yep. It's working. Alright, a quick video of the Burger King under renovation here at Millside. Let's see what we got. Yep. They're still working on it. So I would think hopefully sometime in 2024, maybe, I don't know, February or March, it'll probably reopen. At least the good news is Wendy's is still open here. And at least McDonald's is still open. Interesting, so it's not Lifetime anymore. It's called Cafe North. Well, that's an interesting name with these new owners, but alright, it's still a bodega. I mean, it feels like a bodega, so, yeah.